day, everybody. As every other Tuesday, we have Sheriff Sproul on here talking about back to school safety. Lots of schools going back to school right now. Doherty County's gone back yesterday. So what should people expect with more kids getting up earlier, going and heading off to schools?
Well, first of all, this is an exciting time. A lot of parents are tired of the long summer. They're ready to kick the kids out of the house and get them to school.
I'm sure the kids don't always like that,
well,
though.
And most of the time, kids like to go back at the beginning of the year, and then as the year progresses, they might not want to go back as much. But
you get to see all your friends again. That's what I was
Yeah, and one of the important things we need to remember during this time with school coming back in is your school zones, your school bus safety. You know, kids walking along the side of the road in neighborhoods aren't as predictable as adults. They tend to dart one direction or another, and so slow down. Good rule of thumb is leave home 5–10 minutes early.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be passing that school bus or anything as you're rushing to work.
Yeah, we have a new law in place this year where school systems may permit their buses to put cameras on their buses, which would digitally record non-compliant individuals who might want to go past a school bus or come from the opposite direction and not stop.
We are trying, it's kind of like a red light camera except on a school bus.
Right, and this is going to be it's not going to be a crime where it goes against your driving record, but you can be assessed on your first offense a $300 charge all the way up to $1,000 on your third offense for passing a school bus. And, you know, it's very important that people understand that a lot of kids are riding those school buses for the very first time in their life. And when they step off that step, they don't just tend to run straight across the road, you know, and you need to stop. You need to be observant. Children, like I said, aren't as predictable, and the last thing you want to do as an individual is to hit a child.
Absolutely, and those fines are pretty hefty.
They are. But you know, I see every day, even though texting is against the law, I continue to see people text as they drive down the interstate, on the bypasses, in the city streets, and that is an issue. Or we're eating breakfast, we're shoving something down our throat on the way to work, and we're not staying focused, you know, or listening to our favorite song on the radio. And you just need to be more aware during this time to really watch out for things that might not normally happen, such as kids darting out in front of you.
Right, even if, you know, all of us have been at work all summer, you know, you're not used to these kids coming out and being here in the morning.
And you've had less traffic on the roads. Now all of a sudden it becomes more congested. You get frustrated. You've got to get to work at a certain time, and you know, you're already running late when you left the house. And the best way to make up time is, of course, to speed to work. So.
But you don't want to do that either, right?
Don't want to do that either.
All right, so if you're not, the kids are not running off in between the buses or anything like that. They could be participating in after-school activities, homework, things like that.
Yeah. You know, you get one opportunity to raise your child. You know, today you're not going to get tomorrow to raise your child today. It's over with, you know. So when your child wants to get involved in extracurricular activities such as athletics or band or special clubs or events at the school, you know, be as involved as you can with that young person. You know, that young person is growing up now, deciding on what to do in life, which way to go, and you never know, picking up a musical instrument or being a part of a team that goes and competes against other teams is something that might direct that child in that positive direction for the rest of their life.
Absolutely.
And we need parental involvement as much as we can. I cannot stress that enough. We need parental involvement in everything that your child does.
Absolutely. Extracurricular activities, and like we were saying, Doherty County Schools went back today. They've got all those forms that parents have to fill out, sign off on them.
Doherty County did go back in yesterday. Most of the other counties in the surrounding viewing area or the Christian and private schools will be back in within the next 10 to 12 days. So, you know, traffic congestion will be even, you know, worse at that time.
So in the next 2 weeks, really expect delays on the roads, school bus safety stops. Watch for those kids out there.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Now with schools going back, we have some fun events going on in the community tonight.
Yeah, this past Thursday night we had our National Night Out at Radium Middle. Doherty County's celebrated that, and tonight the City of Albany celebrates their National Night Out from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Albany Civic Center.
And what can people expect if they go out there?
Well, they'll get to meet public safety officials, individuals in the community who want to share with them and tell them, you know, they care about them. They're going to be offering them activities down there to participate in. There will be free school supplies given out, and a bunch of fun stuff going on. So.
And is that a free event open to anyone in the
Yes.
public, or
Yes.
just Albany City Schools?
It's a free event open to anyone.
All right, well, 6 to 9 tonight at the Albany Civic Center.
Right.
Go out there, check it. It's the Albany Night Out.
Yep, National Night Out.
Albany National Night Out.
And this is the national night out for the whole country. This is the designated date given for the whole country.
Oh, so there are lots of them going on.
Oh yeah, across the country, right.
Awesome, but Doherty County was last week, Albany City tonight.
Correct.
Excellent. Well, again, can't be stress safety enough. Can't stress
right.
that enough. Be careful out there. And again, Sheriff Sproul, thank you so much for coming on as you do every other Tuesday. Well,
Thank
I
you for
see you in
having
about
me.
2 weeks.
Okay.
And stay with us. There'll be more Good Day right after this.